Resist. Nothing to force. Take another slow breath. Allow clarity to deepen quietly. Allow stillness to stabilize naturally. Allow awareness to unfold effortlessly. Everything flowing gently. Everything moving naturally. Everything resting within awareness. Opportunity, greater influence, and a life shaped deliberately rather than accidentally. This is not an exaggerated promise, it is the natural outcome of behavior repeated consistently over time. Continue clicking forward, continue acting with intention, continue honoring your decisions, and allow discipline to quietly deliver what motivation never could: stability, strength, clarity, control, and a future built by choice rather than chance. To awareness, to return to responsibility, and to return to the part of yourself that knows you are capable of more than avoidance, more than excuses, and more than fear. More whole, not because everything is perfect, but because you are learning to accept yourself as you are while still believing in who you are becoming, and this balance between acceptance and growth is the quiet strength that carries you through uncertainty, reminding you that you are not lost, you are learning, not failing, you are evolving, and not alone, you are supported by your own resilience, your own awareness, and your own capacity to rise, again and again, with greater understanding and steadier hope. Faithfulness, the faithfulness to show up, to listen, to speak honestly, and to act with compassion, and in this faithfulness, the deepest form of loss is prevented, not by changing fate, but by honoring the present, and not by fighting time, but by using it wisely, because what truly keeps something alive is not hope alone, but attention, not intention alone, but action, and not emotion alone, but the steady choice to care before it is too late to make a difference. You stay present with what matters now. You act thoughtfully. You rest intentionally. You move forward with calm assurance. Remain here for a moment. Let this understanding settle. You continue to refine how you show up, calmer, clearer, more intentional. You don't rush growth. You respect its rhythm. You remain present with what's unfolding now. You move forward with care. You stay grounded in yourself. Let this calm support you. Breathe steadily. Moving whether you act or not, but only your actions decide whether you grow or remain where you are. This is not a warning to scare you, it is a reminder to empower you, to shake you awake, and to tell you that the power to change has always been in your hands. Start now, not because you feel ready, but because your future deserves your effort today. You walk forward knowing that you were created with intention, that you are capable of achieving more than you can currently see, and that the universe is preparing beautiful things that will align perfectly with your growth. You are meant to rise, meant to shine, meant to impact the world simply by being yourself. Continue your journey with hope in your heart and confidence in your spirit, because the best chapters of your life are not behind you, they are waiting ahead, and I am with you in every step you take. Stop making excuses and start making moves is the moment your life begins to change. You do not need permission, you do not need approval, and you do not need perfect conditions. You only need the courage to start and the strength to continue even when it gets hard, because it will get hard, and that is exactly why most people will never reach their potential, but you will, because you are no longer waiting, you are awakening. And when a person awakens to their power, nothing can stop them. Not fear, not failure, not even their own past. Remain present within this moment. Observe calmly. Allow awareness to remain open. Because occasionally, life offers moments that feel ordinary yet carry something deeper, a reminder of stillness, a sense of clarity, a subtle recognition that awareness itself holds power. And often, that recognition is the true gift. Remember that even stars cannot shine without darkness, and one day you will look back and realize that every setback was simply part of the setup for your comeback. Your dreams are calling you because they know you are capable, and the world is waiting for the moment you finally realize that too. Keep going with fire in your heart, possibilities in your mind, discipline in your actions, and faith in your steps, because the life you want is already on its way, and soon, everything will make sense. Of clarity so steady it feels unbreakable. Stay. Breathe slowly. Observe gently. Something deeper is emerging now. Because curiosity itself has already been activated. And curiosity is never accidental. Take a slow breath. There is something interesting about the way certain messages capture attention. Not through force. Not through urgency. But through a quiet pull that feels almost impossible to ignore. Stay with that feeling. Take another slow breath. Imagine, just for a moment, that life occasionally moves pieces into place long before we understand why. Long before patterns become visible. Long before events reveal their true shape. Awareness rarely notices preparation. It only notices outcomes. Take another slow breath. There is a difference between coincidence and alignment. Coincidence feels random. Alignment feels subtle, deliberate, quietly precise. Feel that distinction carefully. Take another slow breath. Most people scroll endlessly. React instantly. Move constantly from one stimulus to another. But sometimes, something interrupts the usual rhythm. Something causes attention to pause. To linger. To observe. Stay here. Take another slow breath. Because mystery has a unique effect on the mind. It softens resistance. It deepens focus. It widens perception. Not by pressure, but by intrigue. Take another slow breath. Consider how often important shifts begin invisibly. Before announcements. Before confirmations. Before clarity fully arrives. Life rearranges quietly. Silently. Gradually. Take another slow breath. Notice how your attention now feels different. Less scattered. More anchored. Deeply. Feels more intensely. Mystery creates stillness. Take another slow breath. Imagine receiving unexpected information. Unexpected recognition. Unexpected clarity. Not dramatic. Not chaotic. But quietly surprising. Like something previously hidden becoming visible. Take another slow breath. Life often operates beneath conscious awareness. Connections forming silently. Paths crossing invisibly. Outcomes preparing long before they appear. Remain steady. Take another slow breath. Notice how anticipation now feels subtle but present. Not overwhelming, but undeniably there. A quiet sense of possibility. Stay with that sensation. Take another slow breath. Because awareness itself becomes sharper in moments of uncertainty. Perception slows. Attention deepens. Internal noise softens. Curiosity stabilizes the mind. Take another slow breath. Whatever unfolds in life always unfolds in its own timing, in its own sequence, in its own quiet precision. Remain here. Take another slow breath. Because sometimes the most powerful shifts begin with nothing more than awareness pausing long enough to notice. Stay present. Stay aware. And simply observe what thoughts begin forming next. Do not let your mind rush ahead too quickly. Because anticipation has a strange way of reshaping perception. Take a slow breath. Notice how curiosity now feels slightly heavier. More focused. Less like casual interest. More like something quietly pulling your attention inward. Remain aware of that shift. Take another slow breath. There is something powerful about the unknown. Something that naturally slows the mind. That softens distraction. That causes awareness to lean forward without effort. Feel that carefully. Take another slow breath. Imagine receiving information you did not expect. Not loud. Not dramatic. But quietly unsettling in its precision. As if something observed you long before you noticed it. Take another slow breath. Life often moves silently beneath awareness. Connections forming without announcement. Paths crossing without warning. Moments preparing long before they are understood. Stay present. Take another slow breath. There is a peculiar tension that exists inside curiosity. Not fear. Not comfort. But a subtle alertness. A readiness of perception. A sharpening of awareness. Notice that sensation now. Take another slow breath. Most people rarely experience stillness created by intrigue. Their minds jump instantly toward conclusions, assumptions, predictions. But mystery interrupts that habit. Remain steady. Take another slow breath. Consider how unexpected encounters shape reality. One conversation, one message, one moment of recognition, capable of altering direction completely. Take another slow breath. Notice how your awareness now feels slightly more anchored, less scattered, less reactive, almost as if perception itself is stabilizing around possibility. Stay here. Take another slow breath. There is something fascinating about moments that feel personal. Moments that create the sensation that something is unfolding specifically for you. Not random. Not accidental. But strangely aligned. Take another slow breath. Curiosity deepens when the mind senses significance. When something feels just beyond explanation, just beyond clarity, just beyond certainty. Remain aware. Take another slow breath. Imagine being noticed unexpectedly, recognized unexpectedly, approached unexpectedly. Not with chaos, but with quiet intention. Take another slow breath. Awareness reacts differently to perceived importance. It slows. It listens. It observes more deeply. Feel that subtle slowing now. Take another slow breath. Because anticipation itself alters experience. Moments stretch. Thoughts soften. Attention narrows gently. Stay present. Take another slow breath. Life's most surprising turns rarely arrive with warning. They emerge quietly. Almost invisibly. Until suddenly. They are undeniable. Take another slow breath. Remain steady inside this uncertainty. Inside this curiosity. Inside this subtle tension of expectation. Because something about this moment still feels unresolved. Still feels unfinished. Still feels like it is leading somewhere. Stay aware. Take another slow breath. And simply observe how your mind responds to not yet knowing. Because something subtle has already changed. Even if you cannot fully describe it. Take a slow breath. Notice how the mind now feels suspended between curiosity and anticipation. Not moving away. Not fully at rest. But quietly alert. Stay with that sensation. Take another slow breath. There is a unique psychological state created by uncertainty. A state where attention sharpens naturally. Where perception becomes more sensitive. Where awareness begins observing itself. Consider how unexpected encounters alter perception of reality. One moment capable of reshaping interpretation of everything that follows. Take another slow breath. Notice how curiosity now carries weight. Not fleeting interest, but something denser, more immersive, more difficult to ignore. Remain aware. Take another slow breath. Because anticipation stretches perception. Moments feel longer. Thoughts feel slower. Awareness feels unusually present. Take another slow breath. There is often a silent threshold in experiences like this. A point where uncertainty transforms into realization. Where possibility transforms into clarity. Where tension transforms into understanding. You are approaching that threshold. Take another slow breath. Stay steady inside this unresolved space. Inside this curiosity. Inside this quiet psychological suspension. Because something still feels like it is about to reveal itself. Remain aware. Take another slow breath. And notice how even silence now feels charged with expectation. Because awareness has now entered a space where anticipation feels almost tangible. Take a slow breath. Notice how your mind is no longer wandering freely. It feels gently captured. Held by curiosity. Stabilized by the unknown. Remain aware of that shift. Take another slow breath. There is something fascinating about moments lacking immediate resolution. They create a quiet mental gravity. A pull that keeps attention from drifting away. Feel that gravity now. Take another slow breath. Most thoughts normally rush forward. Predicting. Explaining. Analyzing. But uncertainty interrupts this movement. Awareness pauses. Perception slows. Stay present. Take another slow breath. Imagine sensing that something meaningful exists just beyond clarity. Not visible yet. Not defined yet. But undeniably present. Take another slow breath. Notice how anticipation alters internal experience. Time softens. Mental noise reduces. Attention deepens without effort. Remain steady. Take another slow breath. There is tension here. But not tension of fear. Tension of expectation. Of possibility. Of something waiting to be understood. Feel that carefully. Take another slow breath. Consider how the mind reacts when it cannot close a loop. When curiosity remains unanswered. When meaning remains partially concealed. It listens more closely. Observes more deeply. Take another slow breath. Awareness now feels sharper. Less distracted. Almost as if perception itself has become more sensitive. This is the psychology of intrigue. Remain here. Take another slow breath. Life rarely reveals its most interesting turns immediately. It builds silently. Layer by layer. Sensation by sensation. Take another slow breath. Notice how your thoughts now move more slowly. More deliberately. As if the mind itself senses something significant approaching. Remain aware. Take another slow breath. There is often a moment in experiences like this, where curiosity transforms into realization, where uncertainty transforms in. You are moving closer to that moment. Take another slow breath. Stay steady inside this mental suspension. Inside this quiet anticipation. Inside this subtle pull of the unresolved. Take another slow breath. Because awareness that remains patient often witnesses what restless attention never sees. Remain here. Remain aware. And observe how deeply curiosity has now taken hold. Because something within your awareness has already committed to this unfolding. Take a slow breath. Notice how curiosity no longer feels light. It carries weight now. Density. A quiet insistence that something remains unresolved. Stay with that sensation. Take another slow breath. There is a subtle shift that happens when attention becomes fully anchored. When the mind stops scanning outward and begins wading inward. Feel that inward stillness now. Take another slow breath. Anticipation has a unique texture. Not chaotic. Not restless. But charged. Like silence holding energy instead of emptiness. Remain steady. Take another slow breath. Most experiences pass quickly through awareness. Barely registered. Barely examined. But something about this moment resists fading. Resists dismissal. Resists mental closure. Take another slow breath. Consider how perception reacts to perceived significance. The mind becomes quieter. More focused. More alert to subtle detail. Notice that clarity forming now. Take another slow breath. There is tension inside uncertainty. But also fascination. A pull created by not yet knowing. A gravity created by incomplete understanding. Stay here. Take another slow breath. Imagine standing just before unexpected revelation. Not dramatic. Not explosive. But quietly undeniable. Like something hidden gradually stepping into view. Take another slow breath. Awareness is now stabilized by curiosity itself. Thoughts slower. Perception softer. Attention unusually steady. Remain aware. Take another slow breath. Life often unfolds through moments like this. Moments that feel ordinary at first glance. Yet carry the sensation of something deeper forming. Take another slow breath. Notice how your mind now resists distraction. Resists interruption. Resists moving away. Intrigue has captured attention completely. Take another slow breath. There is often a silent threshold beyond this depth. A point where anticipation becomes almost electric. Where awareness senses resolution approaching. Where perception sharpens instinctively. You are nearing that threshold. Take another slow breath. Remain